All right, so welcome to this presentation from Rnetwork. It's time for a better way. It's time to look at how we can make extra money based on this amazing compensation plan that we've got. So let's take a look and see what it has to do with. So the first thing we want to look at is we have two choices to be able to participate in the compensation plan. Okay, the first one is we can join as a free customer and use the amazing Rnetwork products and enroll other customers to earn on their purchases only. Or we can join as a charter member. Okay, a charter member is where we have the opportunity to promote all the Rnetwork products and services and earn a commission based on the activity and participation of individuals that you personally invite and the activity and participation of individuals that they invite up to 10 levels of relationship. And with that, you can also get the Revv card for just $99. So you get a big discount on the Revv card. Okay, so how do you do it? Well, the way you do it is you join for only $30 one time for life, right? And then you pick between the $38 per month Gold Revolution package or the $58 per month Platinum Revolution package, all right, which adds all the benefits. And then you have access to your own home-based business with all the perks mentioned earlier, right? All the products, all the incentives, all that stuff, all the leadership, all just the support system. And you get everything, right? That $38 a month is not only for the products and the services, it's for the whole thing. It's for, being able to participate in your own home-based business, which for $38 a month, that's an amazing price to be in business for yourself, okay? But not only that, Rnetwork makes it super easy to offset those $38 per month. So you're going to get savings on most purchases with the Revv card. You're going to get potential savings of $50 per month or more from the Reward Center, right? And on top of that, when you invite just 3 people who become charter members on your team, you're going to earn enough in commissions to cover your own package purchase. So with 3, it's better than free, right? So let's talk about that for a second. What is this 3 is better than free concept? Well, it's called the Me and 3 bonus, okay? And it's built around the idea of helping everyone get into profit as quickly as possible. So what you do is you join, and then you now have 30 days to go and personally enroll your first 3 charter members, okay? And if you do so, then you're going to get a guaranteed at least $38 a month, right? So that's that now puts you into profit, okay? Because on top of that, you're also going to get double the savings points, right? Which means at least $100 in savings every single month for life, right? So with Me and 3, joining Rnetwork is better than free. All right, and you're going to have your little dashboard that's going to show you how you're doing, how much time you have left. As you get your 3, those fill in, right? So that's the idea, is that you're going to be able to go in and get in profit in your business in the first 30 days. It's amazing. Most companies, I've been doing this for 20 plus years, and most companies, they don't have anything even close to this, right? Most companies, you've got to get 20, 30, 60 people, depending on what kind of comp plan it is, to be able to break even. And so what we've got here is absolutely amazing that you can actually get in and get into profit almost immediately. All right, it's that simple, without having to worry about getting a whole ton of customers and all this stuff. No, just get 3 people that you want to do business with, and now you are in profit. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing you want to do is then go get your 10 in the pen, right? So what is the pen? The pen is the personal enrollment network, okay? And that's the direct people that you personally enroll. And then you help them basically do the same, right? So you're going to get 10 and you're going to help them get 10. And what that does is it helps you to unlock all the tiers or levels of your 3x10 team building structure. Okay, so there's 10 levels of relationship here, and we're going to see how that works, why that is important. Okay, so let's assume you join, right? And so here you are, you're jumping in, and you are now inside the matrix of the person that sponsored you. Okay, so your enroller has their own 3x10 matrix with 88,572 people in it, and you now are starting your own personal matrix inside their matrix. Okay, that's how this works. Now, the team building structure being a 3x10, what that means is your first level, your first tier, has 3 people that can fit on there. Okay, that's it. There can't be any more. Right now, this is important because this is different from most companies, right? Most compensation plans. Most compensation plans in other companies are either going to be a unilevel or a binary type compensation plan, right? Now, in a binary, what I don't really like about binaries personally is that, so there's 2 legs, right, instead of 3. So there's 2 legs, but what happens is one of them usually ends up being what we call the power leg, or the strong leg, and that one, it becomes smoke and mirrors. It's manipulation, because in a binary, you're gonna have all this volume from the sales and stuff that saves up, and then the way they rope you in is they say, oh, well, if you stop paying your monthly auto ship, then all that volume is going to flush, right? It's going to erase. It's going to go away, and so they manipulate you with fear of loss, right? They manipulate you and say, uh-oh, you better keep paying or you're going to lose all that volume. But the problem is that you never get paid on that volume in the first place, right? All that volume, it's just there to keep you tied to the plan, right? You never get paid on it. You always get paid on the weak leg, on what they call the pay leg, right? So only what's happening on your shorter leg is what you're going to get paid on anyway. So it doesn't even matter. Right, so it's manipulation, and it's not cool. If it's a unilevel, the problem with the unilevel is it drives the wrong kind of behavior. On a unilevel, your incentive is to go wide, right? Your incentive is to just get as many direct people on your front row as possible, because usually what happens on a unilevel is that they're going to pay the most, right? You got it's usually like 10% on the first level, then maybe 5% on the second level, and then maybe 2% on the other levels below that, all the way down maybe 6 levels, and then you're getting like 0.5% on the 6th level. It's crazy, right? And so the behavior that they're driving on a unilevel is to go wide. It's to keep all the people for yourself. Okay, it's to say, oh no, I can never give anyone away because I want to enroll them and keep them on my front level, because now I'm going to make the most money from that, right? And they have fast start bonuses and all these things for bringing people directly to you. And so what is the behavior? The behavior is that you become selfish, right? You don't want to help other people because you want that money for you. And it's sad. You might help people below you on your team by giving them support, doing webinars for them or whatever, but you would never create spillover for them. You would never place anyone down below somebody else, because you'd be losing money, right? And so there's no incentive to help. Well, here at Rnetwork, the comp plan is amazing because you only get 3 spots on your first level. That's it. Okay, and there's no incentive to try and keep them at the top. There's not. It doesn't matter where they fall. You're going to get the exact same amount if they're on your first level or on your 10th level. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's an even 10% on all the levels, right? So that is really cool, because now you can think, oh, well, okay, so if I get my first 3 rows full, right, and then my second tier starts to fill in, okay? So I've got these individuals and they're starting to build out, and so now my second tier starts to fill in, and then I go and enroll 4 and 5 and 6, right? Now I'm evenly helping out my team. I'm evenly helping out my 3 legs, okay? I placed number 4 on the right, I placed number 5 in the middle, I placed number 6 on the left, and I'm creating something called spillover, okay? So now number 3, he just got some help. He just got some help to fill in his first level. And number 2 just got some help filling in his second level or first level. And then number 1, he's happy because he's got an extra person. Now his whole first row is full, right? He's happy. He's thinking, wow, this is great. Okay. And you helped out by creating spillover as you continue to build. Okay. Now what happens is, of course, you're going to continue to build. Again, it starts to the right and goes to the left again. It fills in 7 and 8, and now your whole second tier is full. You're happy, and they're happy because now they also have all their first tier is totally full. Okay, and then of course what happens is all of these individuals are now going to start to build. They're all going to start inviting people, and it's going to start to fill in what is your third tier, right? What is these guys' first tier and these guys' second tier, all right? So now we're all working together, right? They're building, you're building, you continue to you put in your ninth and your 10th person, right? And wow, it just starts to fill in. Everybody's working together. We're creating synergy here, right? It's a team building effort. And so now your whole third level is full. And all you had to do was get 10, right? And then everyone else is working together to build that out. And then it keeps going down 10 levels all the way down to 10th level has 59,000 people. So that's a total of 88,572 people in your entire team building structure. It's awesome. And you only had to get 10, but you helped, right? And everyone's helping everyone. Okay. It's really fun. So here is the only thing you have to consider. Okay. That because we're driving behavior, we also want to drive the behavior of being active, to participating, right? So typically, in a matrix, you might have somebody that comes in and says, well, I think I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to get my spot. I'm going to sit back and relax and just wait, right? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until all the products are available. I'm going to wait until, things are working better than, they are. I'm going to wait and see how it goes to make sure that, before I put my reputation on the line, I'm going to wait and see what happens because, what if, right? What if? Well, if that happens, then there's a chance that you might get, some spillover, right? Your leader is probably starting to build and starting to create some spillover for you and, putting in some people and you're thinking, okay, there's some people on my front line. And then of course, then they're going to start building, they're going to keep going and that's going to create some more, what I call underspill, right? Over here. And so that's good, right? You're thinking, okay, so you're thinking to yourself, well, okay, that's starting to go. This is great, but how come I'm not getting paid? How come, I'm not making any money? Well, because this plan is not socialistic, right? This plan is not something where you're going to get something for nothing. You have to do your part. Well, what's your part? Oh, well, you have to enroll somebody. Once you've enrolled one person, now you've unlocked tier number 1, okay? And then you think, oh, well, that's cool. Okay, well, wait a sec. How come that person fell on my second tier here, but I'm not making any money from them? Right? Or shouldn't I make money if I personally referred them? Well, you have to actually unlock tier number 2. You have to enroll a second person to unlock tier number 2. You can't get something for nothing, right? And okay, now it's starting to make sense, right? Now you've created spillover for these guys, and now they're happy, and now you are making money, and same thing goes on the third level. What happens if all of a sudden everybody starts to build, right? This guy, you brought him in and he brought somebody in and you're thinking, wow, okay, this is starting to go. I should really do something about this, right? I should probably start, enrolling more people so I can unlock my third tier. Boom. So you enroll your third person. Now your third tier is unlocked. Now you get to make money off of everything all of these people are doing, from their membership to their swipes to whatever, right? And now it continues down 10 levels to where you get to make money by enrolling 10 people to unlock all 10 tiers. So when you personally enrolled 10 people, you have 10 in the pen. Now you are fully tier qualified and you can make money off of all 88,000 people on your team. And actually more than that too. And we're going to talk about why in a second. Okay, so here is the concept. When people go shopping and save money, they pay their mortgage and they do online activities to earn rewards, you're going to earn money when they do it, right? So that's the whole reason why you're building out a distribution network. That's why you want to get a whole great big team, because not only are you going to make money when people pay their monthly subscription, their membership, right, with their Revolution package, but you're also going to make money when somebody uses the Revv card or the Revv account to go to the movies, or maybe go out to eat, or maybe fill their gas tank, or maybe even when they go buy their Diet Pepsi, right? Or their milk, or their toilet paper, whatever, right? And not maybe, it's going to happen, okay? It's a win-win, because 1% or more of all the purchases with the Rev card and the Rev account, right? And especially when you use your Rev account to pay your mortgage, it's going to pay into the compensation plan, right? So basically, every $100 that gets spent puts $1 into the compensation plan. Wow. So how does that work exactly? Well, let's take a look. There's 6 ways that you're going to get paid. Okay. So the first one is that guarantee we talked about, right? So the guarantee, $38 to cover your own package purchase if you achieve the Me and 3 within 30 days. Okay. So that's cool. Now you're in profit. Okay. The second thing, $2 for every customer or member who purchases the gold package, right? So that's cool. Okay. And then if they buy the platinum package, right, $3 for those. Okay. Now this is based on tier qualification, and it pays out the following Friday. Okay. So whoever packages people purchase the week before gets paid out on the following Friday. Now, the other thing that's really cool is, and this is like the bread and butter of it all, this is the key thing, right, is that 1% or more of all the purchases using the Rev card by members or customers in your own team building structure is going to get paid out based on your tier qualification. Wow. And 1% of all the mortgage payments used or made by members using the Rev account is going to pay out into the team building structure. You're also going to get $25 one time as a direct bonus for every personally enrolled customer who purchases the Rev card. And you're going to get $1 for every Rev card purchased by a member or customer in your own TBS based on tier qualification. So let's assume that somebody bought the gold package, all right? So $38, okay, for the gold package. And we know that pays out $20 into the team building structure. Okay, so out of 38, basically more than 50% is getting paid into the team building structure. Right. So here's this guy. Okay, down on your tier 10, and he just completed an activity. Let's assume he paid his gold package, which pays a $20 commission. All right. So what happens? Well, the person right above him in the team building structure, the computer, the calculator is going to ask 2 questions. It's going to say, hey, are you active? Are you, with a qualified purchase? Are you paying for your $38 a month membership? Yes. Okay, great. Second question it's going to ask is, hey, are you at least tier 1 qualified, right? Have you enrolled at least one person? And if the answer is yes, and he's a tier 4, so that means that he's going to get $2. Okay, then it's going to go to the next guy. It's going to say, hey, okay, 2 levels up, right? So it's going to say, hey, are you active? Yes. Hey, are you at least tier 2? And he's a tier 6, so yeah, he's going to get paid. Then it's going to go to the next one. It's going to say, hey, are you active? Yes. Are you at least tier 3? And he's a tier 3. So guess what? That means he gets to earn $2 as well. It's going to go to the next one. And they say, hey, are you active? Yes. But are you tier 4 qualified? Have you enrolled 4 people to unlock 4 levels? And no, he's a tier 2. He only has 2 people. So he is not going to get paid. It's going to skip him. All right. Then this guy is going to say, hey, are you active? Uh-oh, no, he's in red. He's inactive. And are you at least tier 4 qualified? He is. He's a tier 4, but he's not active. So guess what? He gets skipped. It's going to pass him up. Okay. Then it's going to go to the next one. Hey, are you active? Yeah. Are you a tier 4? Yes. He's a tier 7. So guess what? He gets the $2. And then so on and so forth, right? Active tier 5? Yes. Pay him. Active tier 6? Yes. Pay him. Active tier 7? Yes. Pay him. You. Are you active? Are you at least tier 8? Yes, because you're a tier 10. You're awesome. So you're getting paid. And then it's going to keep going, right? Past you. Even though this was on your 10th level, it skips these 2. So that means it's going to go another 2 levels up at least, right? So that's what we're talking about with the dynamic compression. With our comp plan, you might have people down on the 11th, 12th, 13th, all the way down, 20 some levels or more. And because of the way this works, where not everybody's going to be tier 10 qualified, not everybody's going to be active, it's going to skip a bunch of people and it's going to pay you, right? So you can get paid all the way down so many more levels. It's awesome. Okay. So that's the beauty of the comp plan with dynamic compression. All right. So here's just some examples, okay? Let's assume that you get your first referral in there and they pay their subscription or they purchase with their card, right? And so you're going to be earning about, depending on their spending, you could be earning about 10 cents to $1 per day, right? Just depending on what they buy, okay? And then, of course, that would pay out anywhere from $3 to $30 a month in commissions. Okay, well, that's cool, right? Now, what if you had 10? What if you got 10 people to do the same? Your potential commissions could be anywhere from $30 to $300 in monthly commissions just with 10 people on your team. And what are they doing? Well, of course, they're paying their their monthly, right? They're paying their subscription, right? So that's $2 by itself, and then whatever their spending habits are, right? So just depending on how much they spend every single day could be significant. Then, of course, that's always going to duplicate, right? So those 10 are not just going to sit back and do nothing. They're going to go get 10 themselves eventually, right? That's the goal. That's the whole point, is that we're going to be leaders and we're going to get our 10 and we're going to teach them to get 10 each, and it's going to duplicate, all right? So what does that mean? What happens? Well, now all of a sudden you can do the math, right? 30 to 3,000 or 300 becomes 300 to 3,000 and so forth with just 100 people on your team. Okay. Now, obviously, these are just approximate amounts. These are just examples, right? There's no guarantees or anything. I just want to always make sure we understand that it depends on if people pay their membership, and it depends on how much they spend, using their bank account, right, their card. But this is the potential of what could possibly happen as it continues to grow and people are active, and you are a leader and you help them to continue to grow and duplicate. So the last part of this is something we call the founding members. All right. Now, our network is currently in pre-launch. They're going to start very soon doing the KYC registration for the Revv account, the bank account. Okay. And then on January 6th in 2020, our network is going to launch to the whole world. Okay. Now, the founding members are going to receive extra perks. A founding member is somebody who gets 10 in the pen before launch date of January 6th. Okay, so what are the incentives for going and getting 10 before January 6th? Well, first of all, you're going to get your Revv card before anyone else, okay, around December. Second, you're going to be able to participate in bank ownership, okay. Third, founding members are going to get VIP status, right, and recognition in all the corporate events. And number 4, founding members are going to get an extra 50-cent commission paid from all customers and members who purchase Revolution in their TBS forever. So if they're buying the gold package, instead of $2, it's going to pay $2.50. If they're getting the platinum package, you're going to get $3.50 on all of those purchases. So it increases your commissions big time. Okay, so that's huge. That's a huge incentive for being part of this in the beginning and getting your 10 before January. All right, so January 6th is going to be a big deal because that's the last day when you can be a founding member, but it's also when this thing launches to the world, everything's going to be ready to go, rocking and rolling, and we're all going to start making money. Now, I'm going to share a calculator. We actually have a really cool calculator that one of our team members put together for us. It's really awesome. So I want to kind of just give you an idea of how this could actually work. All right. So we know that it's about, it's $2 per charter member right now. Let's just assume on the gold package. Okay. Everyone's coming in on the basic $38 package. All right. And this is how it would work. So let's assume that, let's just change this number here. If we change that to 1, what does it do? Well, you can see now this whole first tier went green, okay? So that means, okay, you're tier 1 qualified, okay? And that means that you can make, with the 3 and me and 3 and all that, this is what you make. You basically make $2, okay? So you're going to make $2 off of one person, all right? Now, let's assume you got 2 people, okay? Oh, what happens? Well, now you have 2 people. You've unlocked the second tier. Okay, so now you can earn $6, $18 on that first tier or first 2 tiers. But then this is what happens. If you went and got your third person, what happens? Oh, now you're getting that $38 guarantee. right? Now you can be in profit with your Rnetwork business, okay? And so, yes, you're going to make $38 from your tier 1. You're going to get $56 from tier 2, $110 from tier 3, and then let's just assume you keep going, right? So number 4, right? Now look how much you can make. If you got 5 people personally, okay, that's awesome. 6 people personally, okay, you've unlocked tier 6 and so on. But guess what? Let's go to 10. So if you got 10 people, boom, all of a sudden now it added that extra 50 cents, right? Because now you're a founding member, and so now you're getting all that extra 50 cents in there. See how those numbers went up? Holy cow, that's awesome, right? That is amazing. Okay, so then let's assume that you have all your charter members in there. Now let's assume that they went and got just 5 free customers each. Okay, so 5 free customers each. Holy cow, look at those numbers. That is amazing, right? If you want to look at your monthly, okay, if you had your 10 in the pen and all of them had 5 customers, and all they were doing is just you're just getting your the $2 per, right? That's $221,000 a month. Holy cow! Now let's assume that now people are starting to spend. Right, they're using their Revv account. They're starting to use their card, their Revv card. Okay, and let's just assume even just $100. Right. So what if they just spent $100 a month on their Revv card? Well, now with the tier 10, look at that. Combined monthly went up to $274,000. Okay, or $3 million a year. Okay, what if we assume most people are gonna spend about $500. Right? So they're spending $500 a month with their Revv card, with their bank account. Holy cow. Look at that. That doubled. That went to almost $500,000 a month. Wow. Right? So you can see here that with just getting 10 in the pen, okay, with an average of about 5 free customers per, okay, now you're getting paid $2.50 per charter member. They're spending only $500 a month, okay, on and stuff at the store, filling up their gas tank or whatever, right? So, okay, so what would you need? If you want to make an extra $6,000 a month, there you go. All you need is 6 tiers worth, okay? That's it. Huh? That's cool. That's only 729 people with their 5 customers each. Wow, that's $6,000 a month. Extra, right? Or what if all you need is $2,000 a month extra? Would that help? Well, all you need is 243, right? With your customers. Okay, there's $2,000 a month. So very simple. Okay, very, very simple to calculate. And of course, this is always, just as we always say, this is just an example. Okay, there's no guarantees. Personal results may vary. And some reps will do nothing, will make nothing, right? I mean, obviously. But if you're doing this as a business, you're treating it right, you're a leader, you're going out and you're helping your people understand how this works, okay, then these are the potential numbers. This is how much income you could make based on how your team is doing. Now, just for fun, let's take that to 1,000. Let's assume that everybody's excited and they're all using the Revv card and they're spending about $1,000 a month on everything, right? I know I spend at least that, and between groceries and filling up my gas tank and going out to the movies and everything, I spend at least $1,000 a month on all that stuff. So you can just see here the potential, right? With an average of $1,000 a month being spent on the Revv card, look at that. For tier 4, okay, just 81 people. Wow, $1,000 a month extra. Holy cow. So this is amazing, guys. What we have in our hands is the most powerful thing I've ever seen. I just can't even explain in powerful enough words how amazing this is, that we get to make money when people save money, right? When They're coming in, they're getting benefits, they're getting all the amazing products and services and everything, saving money when they go shopping, saving money when they travel, saving money on gift cards, saving money when they buy a car, all these amazing products and services that we have that are so valuable just by themselves. And then we get to make money when they save money when they go shopping for normal everyday stuff. Right? We're not asking them to buy some package that teaches them how to do Forex or invest in the stock market. We're not teaching them or not making them buy weight loss products or other things that they may or may not need, right? We're asking them to just save money on their everyday normal expenditures that they do, and then just use the Revv card for because it's convenient and it's cool, even if they're not saving everywhere, right? But they're going to want to use it because it's just a neat thing to have. And holy cow, when they do that, now you get to make money on top of their membership, right? So you got your people wanting to do it as a business. You got your customers that just want to do it because it's cool and they're saving money, and it's just going to grow, and people are going to be happy, and everyone's going to be out there swiping and saving and traveling and buying cars and all these things. And you, because you had the faith, you had the vision to go out and build this distribution network, even though it may not work 100% in your country or your city or town, doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is to go out and build a large distribution network so that the people that are coming in underneath you never know where they're going to be from, right? You might sign up somebody in Canada who then signs somebody up in Mexico who then signs somebody up in New York, right? You don't know. And so that's the point, is that the person in New York might go buy a car, and now you're getting paid on it, even though you might live in Peru and have nothing to do with car buying, right? It's just, that's the whole point, is to see the vision of this, to go out and just do it, and not worry about, hey, am I personally saving money? Am I personally, going to be able to, buy a car or not, whatever? No, that doesn't matter. Your job as a Rnetwork member is to represent the bank. It's to represent these products and services, and to just go out and get people to participate and benefit from it, and find other people that want to do the same. Right? And then eventually all the products and services will be made available in every single country across the world, but you help to get it there. As our President Richard Smith likes to say, the bigger we get, the better it gets. And so we have to help make it happen. If somebody says, oh, well, there's not any savings in my town, or I don't know anybody that wants to buy a car, or, oh, you know what, it's not in my language yet. Well, my message to them is, if you want it to be in your town, if you want it to be in your language, if you want it to be available where people that then you need to just go out and build. It's up to you. It's up to us. This is a team building effort. This is that's the way it happens. Okay, you can't. It's not the chicken and the egg thing. You can't do that. You can't say, oh, when corporate launches this and whatever in my country or my town or my wherever, then I'll do it. Well, corporate's saying the same thing. It's, oh, when you guys go out and build it, then we'll bring those things to you, right? If you build it, they will come. That's the answer right there. Field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. So you got to go out there and build it. You got to have the vision. You got to have the idea that, okay, I'm going to go out and do this, and then corporate's going to come to me and bring me all these amazing things. Okay. So with that, I'm going to let you get back to whatever you're doing. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope this was helpful. Hope you can see the potential here, the thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars and even millions of dollars that can be made as you bring Rnetwork to the world. So with that, I wish you the best of luck in all that you're doing, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.